Hi everyone. Here we come with a brand new video in which we are going to discuss top 5 things to do in Colombia. Before the start of video, kindly subscribe our channel for new and interesting updates. Colombia is home to some of South America's most breathtaking landscapes and exhilarating adventures. It is hemmed in by the Caribbean and Pacific beaches in the north and west, and the Amazon jungle in the south. On one ambitious tour, one can encounter beautiful coral reefs teeming with tropical fish, wildlife-rich jungle, and shockingly rough high-altitude mountain trails. Modern cities, on the other hand, are teeming with music, culture, and hospitable people. Here are the finest things to do in Colombia, whether you're looking for culture, adventure, history, or jaw-dropping natural beauty. Number 5. Use former FARC guerrillas and artwork by Bogotá to raft the Rio Pato. It is thrilling to plunge into the Class 3 and 4 rapids of the Rio Pato in the Caquetá Department. And the excitement only increases when you learn that your guides are a mixture of former FARC guerrillas and civilians who utilize rafting as a way to challenge perceptions about a part of Colombia that was previously considered to be too hazardous to travel through during the conflict. One of Colombia's best sections of river for whitewater rafting is located in the hillside community of Miravalle, which is tucked away in the country's southeast tropical forests. This is where local tour company Caguán Expeditions is based. A locally run museum provides information about the FARC rebels' daily lives before the historic peace agreements reached with the Colombian government in 2016 and provides a window into the lives of individuals being reintegrated back into Colombian society after decades of armed struggle. Bogotá is a city whose first impressions conceal what is going on. The capital of Colombia is a cosmopolitan city with vibrant nightlife and a wide variety of cultural attractions, but getting about its congested, frequently wet streets may take some time. The Museo del Oro, a mainstay of the city's cultural life, offers visitors a chance to marvel at thousands of pre-Hispanic gold items. The Museo Botero, a museum dedicated to Colombia's most well-known artist who is known throughout the world for his comically engorged figures, is also essential to the canon of Colombian cultural history. Visit the chic La Balsa Gallery for a taste of more modern works, or go on a graffiti walking tour with Bogotá Graffiti Tour, which donates the proceeds from its tours to charitable causes all around the nation. Number 4. Wander through the wilderness to Ciudad Perdida, Colombia's version of Machu Picchu. Have you ever wanted to be an explorer? The same pleasure can be had by spending 3 days hiking through lush tropical foliage before you even get a peek of Colombia's aptly called Ciudad Perdida, Lost City. The Valle de Cauca is one of Colombia's most fantastical locations, and it is situated in the lower portions of Parque Nacional Natural Los Nevados, one of the best national parks to visit in Colombia. It protects some of the last remaining tropical mountains with snowcaps on Earth and is also the location of the curiously formed Quindo wax palms, which tower over this verdant valley and can grow as tall as a 6-story skyscraper. From nearby Salento, take a Willy Jeep, a unique experience in and of itself, into the valley, where a 15 kilometers, 9 miles, climb leads up into the hillside for breathtaking views of the palms, which are charmingly flanked by emerald hills covered in a cloud forest. It's difficult to get here due to the muddy, ascending routes and the humid jungle climate, but once you get, you'll realize that all the sweat and tears were worth it. Ciudad Perdida, a genuinely remarkable pre-Columbian metropolis, was constructed more than 1,000 years ago by the Tairona people atop a mountain in the northern reaches of the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta. The website still receives almost no visitors nowadays. It makes sense considering that getting there requires a grueling 5-day round-trip climb and is among the most daring things to do in Colombia. Refreshing swimming holes and breathtaking views of the jungle along the way make sure your efforts are adequately rewarded. Number 3. Visit Salsa at Medellin, the world's dance capital. Party-loving Cali, which claims to be the salsa capital of the world, is a frenzy of music and dancing at all hours of the day or night. Whether you visit a dance studio or follow the beats at one of the city's renowned salsa tactics, like La Topa Talandra or the local favorite El Rincón Bear, embrace the fluidity of your hips as you begin a brief but intense love affair with Colombia's favorite dance step. Prepare to be shocked by the truth of current metal, regardless of what has influenced your perceptions, Narcos, Netflix, or news articles from the 1990s. Since the drug-related violence has subsided, Medellin has seen a significant transformation. Today, areas like Poblado and Laureles are home to upscale eateries and a thriving nightlife, serving as evidence that a leopard can change its spots. Take a tips-based walking tour with Real City Tours to learn more about the city's urban redevelopment and troubled past. Their local paisa guides have experienced the transformation firsthand and can speak authoritatively on the city's revival. Similar insights can be gained from their tour of Moravia, a prosperous area that was once a garbage dump. Don't miss the Festival Mundial de Salsa if you're in town in September. Over 5,000 dancers from all over the world descend on the city for a rowdy 7 days to compete for the title of Best Salsa Dancer in the world. Number 2. Swim in the coral reef at Providencia. The Caribbean coast of Colombia evokes feelings of paradise, and the emerald green island of Providencia, which is around 800 kilometers, 497 miles, north of the Colombian mainland and measures about 17 square kilometers, 6.6 square miles, exemplifies this even more. The McBean Lagoon National Natural Park, located off the island's northeast shore, is distinguished by its dazzlingly colored waters. The third longest barrier reef system on the planet, which is located beneath the surface, is what has led to the phenomenon being called the Sea of Seven Colors. This is one of the best spots in Colombia for snorkeling because of the abundance of tropical fish, manta rays, and even sea turtles that can always be found in the waters, which are bathtub warm and crystal transparent. Number 1. Attend the festivities of the Carnival de Barranquilla to learn more about their history. Barranquilla's throbbing streets come alive during the city's yearly carnival celebrations with Colombia's most fervent street party. These celebrations offer an enthusiastic display of pageantry, comprising 4 packed days of carnival floats, beauty queens, African and indigenous beats, and, in true Colombian fashion, plenty of dancing. They officially begin the 4 days before Ash Wednesday every February or March, although smaller verbenas, pre-carnival public parties, begin about 10 days beforehand. In 2008, the Carnival de Barranquilla was recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage due to its significance to the city's identity. It ranks among the most energetic carnival celebrations on the continent, right among those in Rio de Janeiro and Oruro, Bolivia. Throw yourself into the dancing and you might even find yourself joining a local dance group on their float, which might turn out to be one of the craziest things you do in Colombia and one of the most unforgettable things you'll ever do. With its towering churches, charming plazas, and renovated houses that have been transformed into chic boutique hotels and restaurants offering Caribbean-inspired seafood specialties, the picturesque walled city of Cartagena has the impression of a movie set. Beyond the extravagant colonial architecture of Cartagena, which was a result of Spanish pillage and the slave trade, there is a completely different side to the city that few visitors ever get to see. You can view displays of gold items made by the indigenous people who were the area's first occupants in the Museo del Oro Zen. The traditional Colombian sombrero hat is still created by weavers in this neighborhood today and is sold at market booths throughout the city. Participate in a community-led city trip to get to know local leaders in person and hear about the difficulties they face as a community in contemporary Colombia. Did you like this video? Be sure to submit your feedback in our comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.